Hey everyone, I am back. So, as we think about, the whole help me God, I'm a fat girl thing, what are some of the things that sometimes get us to that point? So, as we think about the chronicles of a fat girl, let's just talk about it a little bit. Have you ever wanted to go to prom and nobody would take you? So, even your parents said, hey, you get somebody to take you, I'll pay them, I'll do all of that. Still no takers. Have you ever had the nicest car out of all your friends and you find out that they only want to be around you and hang with you because you got the baddest ride out there? It's new, it's got T-tops, it's pumping. What about vacations, being invited to do things? People, some people play the long game with you. They really don't want you as a friend, but they'll have you do things with them. They may invite you places. But when you look back and you look at the long game that was played, and guys do this too, especially when they want something. Like I think I mentioned in one of my other videos how, once upon a time during my whole process, I overheard a guy telling one of his boys, hey, I can get the money from her because, a fat girl will do anything to keep a man around. See, the long game. So they get you to believe different things, promise you stuff, because they know they have an agenda down the road, but they got to suck you in. Again, it's the chronicles of a fat girl, right? Or what about the people that you trusted, and you have these so-called friendships. You have a good job, you're doing things, and they always seem to be in crisis. They always need money. But out of the goodness of your heart, you help because that's just who you are. You help. Long game. Down the road, when they start finally moving, shaking a little bit, you're like, hey girl, what happened? They no longer have a need for you, right? I could go on and on and on, just the mistreatment that, people who are plus size, who are a little bit overweight. Real quick, let me just interject. Who decided what weight is the right weight anyway? I'm curious. Yes, I get the whole BMI thing. Like I told you before, I am educated, very much so. So I understand, healthy. I understand BMI. I understand that whole body proportion, the height. I get all that. I understand calories, that I understand all that. The amount, of things to burn fat. I get all that. But who in their infinite wisdom decided what somebody's weight should be? So, you know what? I'm a child of God, right? I read the Bible. I'm still looking for that verse in the Bible that says, thou shalt not be overweight. Thou shalt be skinny. Last time I checked, that was not one of the 10 commandments. Yes, now there are things in there that talk about, our body being the temple of the Holy Spirit and how we should treat it and stuff like that. I get that. But again, people are where they are in their body just because God made us all different. So some of us are going to be slim. Some of us are going to be voluptuous. Some of us are going to be, a little bit, curvy. Some of us might be a little bit thicker and juicy. Some of us may be a beanpole. Some of us may be, just maybe perfectly proportioned. Who cares? Again, who cares? At the end of the day, anyway, it's all about the heart. It's all about what's inside. It's about who you are. It's about who you are. It's about how you feel about who you are. If you don't like who you are and you want to lose weight, or you don't like who you are and you want to gain weight, whatever, that is your right to do that. But to all those people out there, though, who like to take advantage of people who are learning to figure out who their true selves are, stop it. Who are you? Now stop it. Because guess what? We can play the long game too. Once upon a time, my grandma told me something. God bless her soul. Man, if Miss Soul was still here, I don't know what to tell y'all. But anyway, like once upon a time, there was this old thing she would say was, you know what? I may be fat, but you're ugly. How you're acting is ugly. Your spirit is ugly. And you know what? I can go on a diet. Peace.